my name is Geetanjali, and in this video I'll be explaining about the 4 current issues and a solution based on my critical thinking skill for the issues and reflection on the weekly activities. And the first issue is academic stress among students. At first, I observed that many of us were constantly under pressure, juggling deadlines, exams and back-to-back classes. But I didn't stop at just observing. I started questioning, why do students feel this way? Is it the workload itself or how we manage it? So I began to analyze patterns. I look at how I plan my day, spoke to friends about their habits and read articles about students' burnout. I discovered that the problem wasn't just too much to do. It was poor time management and unrealistic planning. From there, I evaluated possible solutions considering some apps, scheduling tools, and mindfulness breaks. I chose time blocking and peer accountability group as my solution because they were simple and easy to implement for the students. This process of asking questions, breaking down the issues, comparing solutions, and selecting the most realistic one is how I applied my critical thinking for this issue. And the second one is body image anxiety from social media, where the issue stood out to me personally. I noticed that so many of us, especially on Instagram and TikTok, constantly compare ourselves with what we see. But instead of blaming social media, I asked what is actually triggering this anxiety. So I began by interrupting behavior, not just mine but others. Why do people post filter selfies? Why do we keep scrolling even when it makes us feel even worse? That led me to the core issue, our need for approval and the illusion of perfection. To solve this, I brainstormed ideas like digital detox, where we won't be using the phone or social media for a long time, in a day or a week. And real-life campaigns featuring unfiltered photos and workshops on how filters affect their mental health and their image. And here I weighed the pros and cons of each and chose school campaigns and peer discussion because they involve community and emotional support. By using reflection, evaluation, and creativity, I turned a personal issue into a shared learning experience. And the third issue is mental health stigma. And this issue was challenging because stigma is not something you can touch or measure. It's invisible. So I began by asking, why do people avoid talking about mental health? I realized it's due to fear of judgment, misunderstanding, and lack of exposure. Here I use empathetic reasoning, putting myself in someone who feels ashamed or afraid to speak up. What would make me feel safe? That question helped me develop solutions and activities like storytelling games, anonymous sharing activities, and using humor or fun formats to open up or start up the conversation. And I applied creative problem solving. And the last one is lack of early awareness in schools. I realized that many schools focus on academics and ignore emotion signs. Students can be silently suffering sometimes, which the teachers won't be knowing it. So I started by gathering evidence from some articles and case studies and even feedback from friends about their school experiences. And then I asked what would have helped. I listed ideas like talks, posters, surveys, classroom discussion, but most of them felt too formal or boring. That's when I thought, what if it's done through games and fun activities? And there are a lot of platforms and activities, fun games where they can have this problem avoided. Even the teachers, the parents can learn through that. And now I'll be explaining about the reflection on weekly activity. And the first activity is Mindopoly, and this was really fun activity. The board game actually was very engaging, and the mental health wellness team made it very meaningful. I enjoyed how it made everyone participate and think together while learning something important. And the next activity is personality disorder, and this group did such a great job. Their creativity really helped me simplify a complicated topic. It helped me understand more about how different personalities behave and how can be a more empathetic. And the next one is mental verse, where the use of language and creativity really impressed me. I saw how art can be used to express the deep thoughts and emotion in a powerful way. And this game also not only too much into activity, but also the stages of this activity really helped us to understand the topic more and in an easy way actually. And the next activity was by Anna's group. I don't really remember the activity's name, but this was one of the most exciting sessions for me because Anna's group made the activity super fun, interactive, and well throughout. Everyone was laughing and enjoying themselves, but at the same time, we all learned something. Their creativity and energy made it to a memorable experience that we will be bringing to the entire life. And this activity is Farzando, and this activity was expressive and calming. It stood out of creatively the group communicated feelings using the limited tools and props, and I found it relaxing and meaningful at the same time. And the next activity is kind of related to the phobias in mental health, which is super engaging and entertaining. It made me realize that even serious topics like this can be presented in a fun way, and I saw that everyone was smiling and participating actively. And the next activity is Escape to Light, And we presented the activity into 3 sections, where first is emotion block puzzle. They have to solve the block puzzle which contains the emotions picture on it, and the second section where they have to read a mental health sentence in a reversed way, and the third section will have a board game with marbles and holes, and they have to reach the ending point without falling into the holes. And watching everyone enjoying it was such a proud moment for us. They laughed, participated, and really understood the message behind it. It proved to me that we can educate people on serious topics in fun and creative ways. And to conclude, through PEC 101, I've learned that critical thinking is not just about solving problems, it's about observing, questioning, and being creative. From exploring real-world mental health issues to participating in weekly activities, I've gained valuable skills that I know I'll carry with me beyond this course. This subject literally helped me become more open-minded, reflective, and aware, and for that I'm truly grateful. And that's all from me. Thank you.